This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Race 7, Sandown Lakeside, Wednesday, 8 July 2026. All right, let us get straight into it. Before the breakdown, the short version for Race 7 at Sandown Lakeside. Just one selection today, stage and screen for the place. The model does not always narrow it down to one, so when it does, it is worth understanding why. Stay with me and I will walk through it. Race 7 at Sandown Lakeside. 13 runners, and the top 3 pay a place dividend today. The model is flagging something important here. The top selection is not the market favorite. The model sees value the market is underpricing, and that gap is exactly where this model looks for place finishes. One selection today, place only, no same race multi for this race. And just so you know, I do not tip every race. The model only selects when it finds genuine value. No value, no pick. Today it has found one worth a look. Let us get into it. Quick context before the picks, since how this works matters for understanding what follows. The model driving these selections is machine learning based, trained on Victorian racing, and it never stops updating. Every race meeting adds to what it knows. That is different from a static system built once and forgotten, and it matters because racing patterns shift over time, season to season, even track condition to track condition. The real differentiator, though, is the target. Most tipping approaches chase the winner. This model chases place finishers instead, horses landing in the top positions, paying a place dividend. Different target, different method entirely. It is processing dozens of variables across the whole field simultaneously: pace, distance, field makeup, historical patterns, how each runner matches today's specific rivals. All at once, in combinations that are well beyond what manual analysis can realistically track. The full methodology is linked in the description if you want to go deeper. Right now, though, Race 7 is the focus, and the model has a strong view worth walking through. Let us get into it. On to pick 1 for Race 7. The model's top selection here is Stage and Screen, currently 7th in the market. Not the favorite, not the horse drawing the market's attention, just one the model rates well above where it is currently priced. That mismatch is the whole basis for the selection. I want to be upfront about something, since I think it is more useful than pretending otherwise. There is no single clean reason the model has chosen Stage and Screen. That is genuinely not how the system works. It does not rely on one factor like a strong record at Sandown Lakeside or a preferred distance, the kind of reasoning a standard form guide leans on. The model takes a different path entirely, weighing dozens of variables at the same time. Track conditions, distance, field size, who else is racing today, historical patterns built from thousands of past Victorian races, all considered together, surfacing connections that are simply invisible to manual analysis. That is intentional. A one-sentence explanation would mean the model was unnecessary. What actually counts is this. The market has Stage and Screen at 7th in the market. The model places it first for Race 7. That difference between market price and model confidence is where the value lives, and identifying that gap is the model's entire job. It does not matter whether the market eventually catches up or not. By the time it does, the value has usually already gone. Built specifically around place finishers rather than winners, a top ranking here means this horse fits the historical profile of horses that finish in the places, not necessarily the historical profile of horses that win outright. A different way of approaching the problem altogether. Stage and Screen for the place, a top 3 finish in a 13-runner field is what the model is backing for Race 7. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. For anyone following the full card, every race gets its own video, and they are all in the playlist Live before Race 1. Worth a look through the other races to see what else the model has flagged today. A place multi combining several selections is something some punters build themselves. Check with your wagering provider on how that is structured. Make sure any decision you make is your own, fully informed. Important reminder too, always check for scratchings before placing anything, since they can change a race entirely on the day. The model's place selection for Race 7 is Stage and Screen. The full card is waiting in the playlist. If you are not subscribed yet, this channel covers every Victorian meeting, every race day, and every selection comes at no cost. Nothing locked behind a paywall here. Race 7 at Sandown Lakeside wraps up there. The model's place selection was Stage and Screen, simple as that for this one. Every result gets tracked and posted publicly each week. Good runs and bad runs both included, nothing hidden. That ongoing record is the fairest way to judge this model for yourself over time. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. Catch you in the next one.